What's up, everybody? My name is Scotti. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are I am already laughing at you. Okay. Today we're going to be reading, well, not necessarily reading, but making fun of my very first story on Episode. So as many of you may know, I started writing on Episode back in 2016. And since we're coming up on my 4-year anniversary on this app, I figured it was about time for me to make good on my promise that I was gonna read and react to my first story. So I technically did this like 2 years ago, but the audio was all messed up and I couldn't figure out how to fix it, and it was like a nightmare, so I just scrapped the whole video. And I'm sure I still have it somewhere, like it probably still exists, but I read through episode 1 in that video and I was like crying at how bad it was. So I'm going to go ahead and read through episode 2 for y'all today. Now, mind you, this was my first ever episode story, so there's no sounds, I don't think, no music. There's very little directing, and the chapters are probably only like 3 minutes long. So we might have to read through a few chapters to make this video, you know, worth it in length. But oh my gosh, I'm not even ready. I mean, I guess this will be a progression, you know, a story of hope and hopefully inspiration for people who are just starting out on the app, because let me tell you, this story was trash. Let's go ahead and get started. Hold on, what episode is this? Let's see, episode. First of all, there are 22 episodes of this story for some reason, and I don't know why. And what's ridiculous about it is I had like a smooth 600 reads, because this was my first ever story on the app, and for some reason people were like eating it up and there was fan mail involved, and I was feeling myself. And then I realized that the story was trash and that it had to go. But yeah, the original name for the story was Destined, and then I changed it to Legacy. But we don't even got to get into backstory. We just gonna jump into episode 2. Oh, I guess I should remove the debug elements. Sorry, I can't control myself. Hartman University is a huge campus, so it's easy to get lost. You have 10 minutes to find the auditorium before orientation. Why can't I read? Is there no background on this? Did I not put a background? What is happening? Anyway, this is Josiah. Okay, I need to find the auditorium, but this map doesn't make any sense. Random default characters and shit. Do you need help finding something? Is it that obvious that I'm lost? I'm a student ambassador. It's my job to notice these things. So she was just, you know, patrolling the campus as one does as a student ambassador. And she happened to come across this young student who is just clearly looks confused. There was no animation. There was no animation on that. I did that a lot, I think, because in my mind, if a character is talking, their mouth should automatically be moving without me having to do anything. So there was no animations on like half of these speech bubbles. The auditorium. Just turn around. It's right behind you, because, you know, that's how rough it is for a first-year student. You just can't find shit, even if it's right behind you. Well, that's embarrassing, you think? It's okay. I won't tell anyone. Why is this supposed to be some type of secret? Like, you here for freshman orientation? Why did I capitalize freshman orientation is what I want to know. Yeah. Cool. Well, you better get going. Orientation starts in 10 minutes. Seats fill up fast. I'm annoyed that no one's mouth is moving. So we have the option to stay and talk and be late, or get to orientation, because punctuality is important, damn it. However, neither option makes a difference. Like, it'll result in the same thing, because I didn't know that there was such a thing as branching at the time. And I believe that in my mind, back when I was writing this, branching meant just putting all of the dialogue within the brackets for the choice, because I didn't know any better. But anyway, might as well be late and flirt with this student ambassador. I didn't catch your name. Rowan, and you are Josiah. Hey girl, how you doing? What year are you? I'm a junior. What's your major? Chemistry. You know, you should really get inside. They've already shut the doors. Crap, see you around. Runs away. And we're still on the same. There's still no background. Why is there still no background? I really don't get it. You sit through a 2-hour-long orientation, even though we have not changed scenery. You get a student handbook outlining all the rules and regulations of dorm life and campus policies. You also get pamphlets about Greek life and rush events. I'm annoyed with myself that instead of showing this, I just decided that I was going to tell you what was happening, even though we're still on the same background. And he's still making that same face. Has not gone anywhere, but somehow we went to orientation. You follow a crowd of people heading for the dorms to meet your RA. Now we're getting somewhere. Who is this man just randomly standing in the back? Sup, freshies, I'm Roman and I'm going to be your RA this year. Should have named him Chad. Oh my God, no, I think there's somebody named Chad in this story. I'm a student here just like you. We're exactly the same in every single way. There's nothing that is even remotely different about us, including that ice cream lick hair swoop. I remember I said this in a previous reaction video, and that still stands. I really don't understand why his hair looks like it was an ice cream cone that somebody just licked. And that's how his little swoop got like that. You have any questions, /comments, /concerns? My door is always open. Oh my gosh, why? Why are there no animations? I can't do this. If I'm not in my room, I'm probably in the Office of Residential Living, since this is our first floor meeting, even though it's only 2 of us here. Since this is our first floor meeting, I want to do a quick activity so everyone can introduce themselves. You're going to be living with these people all year, so you should get to know each other. Just state your name and why you chose Hartman University. I'll start. My name's Roman, and I chose Hartman because it's nationally ranked for its engineering program. No one says anything. Well, this is going to be a fun year. Perfect timing, as usual. Why are we all standing so close to each other? Bitch, let me tell you, this was back when I didn't know any better. So I was just using up screen left, up screen right, screen center. And he's like back far left or something like that. Like that was the extent of my directing. And we make a nice little pyramid. So, you know, it's fine. Everybody, except for dude in the back, is wearing their default outfits. Oh, no, I don't think Josiah is wearing a default. Well, to be honest with you, I really don't remember. You recognize Rowan from earlier. This is Rowan. She's the RA for the female wing of the floor. We've got a Roman and a Rowan. That's not confusing. I'm mad that you can't even see his face. I keep trying to get her reassigned, but the RD won't. What did I miss? We were just awkwardly standing in silence, waiting for someone to grow a pair and start the icebreaker. I'm upset. Like, I don't even want to read this anymore. It's trash. It's literal trash. It's the worst thing I've ever written. And there's just no coming back from this. Well, I'm Rowan, and she's not even facing the correct way. She's just still talking to Roman, even though she's talking to us. But it's fine. We don't gotta worry about that. Well, I'm Rowan. Like Roman said, I'm the female RA on this floor. I chose Hartman because it's close to home and the chemistry program is stellar. I'm annoyed that engineering was capitalized, but chemistry is not, and I don't know why I did that. So, who wants to go next? Roman looks over at you. Yep, she's looking right in my eyes. I see you found your way. You know him? We met earlier. How about you go next? Sure. My name's Josiah. I just moved here a few days ago. And I chose Hartman because it's close to my new house. And I got a full ride. Impressive. Well, it's nice to have you here with us. Why is he so disrespectful? Would you like a cookie with that? Oh my God, he's still clapping. I am so upset. I'm Tariq, and nobody's looking at me, but it's okay because I matter to myself. I'm Tariq. I chose Hartman because I'm a legacy. Aren't you Dean Hollis' son? Dean Hollis is your dad? I don't know why I just started talking like that. Yeah. Well, I found my new best friend. Never heard that one before. I've got another group coming in soon. You can either head into your room to meet your roommates or wander around campus. Your decision. However, I recommend checking out the Greeks. Night on the road is tonight, and all of the Greeks will be vying for your biz. Schmooze a little bit before a rush week. Are you a brother? I guess you'll find out at Night on the Road. This is so boring. I really want to know why this story had over 600 reads when it came out. B, why there are 22 chapters of this buffoonery. And C, why no one's lips are moving at all during this fucking story. I really don't understand. I can't take it anymore. Nothing of value is happening right now. It's just a bunch of bullshit backstory that I guess I thought was important at the time. And so we're just wasting an entire chapter talking about nothing. Anyway, school starts in 3 days. I'd suggest finding your way around campus and hitting up the bookstore. Or you can not be a total dweeb and socialize with the cool kids. This is just tragic. Don't start, Roman. Anyone who proclaims to be cool usually isn't. You all are here to make... She still has not turned around. You all are here to make friends and socialize, but you're also here to learn and obtain a degree. You need to manage your time wisely to survive at Hartman. This is an Ivy League school. It won't be a cakewalk. Whew, I'm stressed down. Okay, mother hen, way to be a dweeb. Why did I say dweeb so many times? For what? Oh my God. I swear to God, I did not read this in advance. I didn't know that it was going to say that. Like, I have not touched this story. Sammy, why would you do this? Sit down. You are being so loud. Sit down. Anyway, I promise you, I did not read the... Can you stop walking around? Because every time you take a step, your nails are just clicking on the floor. Sammy, hey, what did you just put in your mouth? Come here. I didn't read any of this in advance. Like, I didn't know it was going to say that. But I guess previous me and current me are in the same boat about why dweeb was used so many times. And I felt the need to not only say it that many times, but also comment on the fact that I put it. I wrote it. I didn't have to say that, but I did. I just can't. Stop saying dweeb. No one says dweeb anymore. We'll see you later tonight for our first floor meeting. Why he's still looking like that? I'm upset. And he the last one to leave. I can't do this. You hear a familiar voice calling your name. Ariadne. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was thinking, but here she goes. Hey, Josiah, wait up. First of all, why you yelling so loud? Flirt or be nice. We gonna flirt, I guess. I was hoping I'd run into you. Same. How has orientation been? Why am I capitalizing orientation? I don't understand. Better now that you're here. You're so sweet. Have you moved in yet? No, I just met my RA though. Awesome. Was he nice? He seemed nice enough. Hey Maya, why is she screaming in my face? I'm mad. I'm so mad. Why she come in and see this what I'm talking about? She just stand in Green Center because I didn't know any better. Maya, this is my neighbor. He goes here too. Hey neighbor, I'm Maya. I don't think I changed her at all. I'm pretty sure she's just the default character. I'm Josiah. A man of few words, I see. I was on my way to get some lunch. Wanna come? You should come. Should I go? Well, I guess we don't have a choice because the only option is to go to lunch. Why does chapter feel like it's so long? I swear these chapters were only like 3 minutes to get through. Sure, I could eat. Sweet. I'm so mad, and I didn't even understand layering at the time, so half the time you can't see anybody's face, and it's just... That donut just gave me so much life. Totally. What should I do? Keep walking around. I think I'm going to walk around for a bit, get a feel for the campus. Suit yourself. Okay, see you later. Time you make it back to the dorm, it's nearly 6:30 p.m. and the floor meeting is about... I thought we already did the floor meeting. I'm confused. What is this? Hey, girl. Oh, my God. I'm so mad. We standing in the pyramid. I can't do this. Welcome back. I trust you all had a good day. We're going to keep this thing brief so you can make it tonight on the road. If you want to go, that is. Anyway. Anyway, I'm going to give a quick rundown of the rules and regs so we can all be on our way. No candles, no open flames, no tampering with the fire equipment, no space heaters, no nailing things in the walls, no drinking in the dorm, and most of all, no ferrets. I really don't understand where the ferrets rule came from. Like, why did I put this? Oh, no. Okay, so I was writing this story, I believe, just as I started college, and I guess it was supposed to be like a bit of a reflection of, you know, my college experience. And I remember when we were having our first floor meeting, there was like a thing about no animals, and there was a thing about ferrets, and I don't know why. I guess someone smuggled a ferret into the dorm and that little motherfucker was running around the year prior. I really don't know. There was like emphasis on like no ferrets. Like no, but really no ferrets. I'm not playing. So I think I was trying to be funny and like throw that in there, but whew, I can't. Ferrets? You turn around to see who just spoke. Yeah, you turn around facing the same way. Your head just swiveled like an owl. You turn around to see who just spoke and are shocked to see a girl standing in the back. Was she here before? No, she was not. No, she couldn't have been. I would have remembered her. You think it's tedious to say, but you'd be surprised how many people show up to the front desk in a towel. That happened to me once because they forgot to bring their key with them to the showers. Bitch, that was me. I was that person. I was like, can you please unlock my door because I left my key? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I can laugh about it now, but at the time, luckily no one was down there because it was pretty late, but the dude at the front desk was like, yeah, sure. 3 are girl, I can't even read. There are laundry facilities just outside the bathrooms with a washer and dryer. Please be mindful of your floor mates and respect the laundry facilities. Why was any of this necessary? None of this backstory needed to be added in there. Like, we get it. You live in a dorm. It's the shared space. Move on at this point. Oh, yeah. So this part was true, though. So we operate on a 10-minute rule, meaning you have 10 minutes to collect your laundry before someone can move it. And it was really annoying because a lot of people, instead of putting your stuff, like, if it was in the dryer, putting it on top of the dryer, they would just throw it on the floor. And it's like, that's mad disrespectful because I have drawers in there. And now I got to wash my drawers all over again. I think that only happened to me once. Yeah, but it happened a lot, you know, because people would put their stuff in there and then forget to set an alarm and then it would just be sitting in there. But people were disrespectful as hell. With that said, please use laundry baskets provided for the person's clothes. Don't just toss them on the floor. That's rude. I added that in because that happened to me. And try to remember to your laundry, set an alarm to remind yourself nobody wants to see your 3-week-old skin mark underwear sitting in the wash. That's also based on a true story. I'm available 24/7 to talk with her. Yeah. Yeah, we just gonna skip all of this. No, don't care. All right, cool. Sammy, your head is so heavy right now. Thank you. My arm is falling asleep. I should say something before she goes, "What's up?" And I'm still not facing her. Wow, this is tragic. Nice try. Ouch. Tell me about it. You made it through orientation. You still haven't met your roommate yet. Hopefully he isn't a slob. Also, Night on the Road is happening soon. Will you be there? Oh, thank heavens it's over. So, that was much longer than I expected. I guess it was because I was stopping to talk a lot and cry at how bad this story is. But we got a video out of it. Please feel free to laugh and drag me as hard as you can in the comments. Yeah, this story is not good. But I guess this is a message of hope and inspiration for anybody who's just starting out on episode, who's still learning everything. This was back when we didn't have custom overlays. We barely had backgrounds. We were all using the same music. Like, you know, this was back when directing was really not that serious of a thing. So you could get away with stuff like this. Like I was saying, I had 600 something reads on this story. And it was my first story ever. And it's bad. Like, it was literal trash. So there's hope. Just keep trying. Keep practicing. Hit up the help pages and read all of the directing guides is my advice. Because when I stumbled upon the directing guides is when my directing game went from that to what you see today. So, you know, it's been a long journey. But we made it. Happy 4 years to me. Wow, 4 years is a long time. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope I gave you a laugh. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. And I'll see you next time with a brand new video.